I'm now going to show you, whoops, got to take this off, how to subtract fractions with unlike denominators. Okay, here we go. Let's say I have 4 over 5 minus 1 over 2. I still have to put my bar out. I still have to find the common denominator, which is 10. And I still have to do my zigzag. So 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 5 times 1 is 5. 5 goes into 10 2 times, and 2 times 4 is 8. The only difference between the adding and the subtracting of fractions, once you put them into a common denominator, is if it tells you to subtract. So 8 take away 5 is 3 over 10. 6 over 7 minus 2 over 3. I still put my bar out. I find my common denominator, and the lowest number they both go into, these common multiples, 21, my LCM. 3 goes into 21 7 times, and 7 times 2 is 14. 7 goes into 21 3 times, and 3 times 6 is 18. It tells me I need to subtract, and 18 take away 14 is 4 over 21. This is as low as it can go. There's nothing that can go into both of those evenly, not the same number. That's how you do subtraction. I'm going to put one on the board for you to try. 11 over 12 minus 4 over 6. You solve this right now with your paper and pencil, and I will do it on the board. If you're having a hard time, I will do this silently so you can see it. Okay, 1 over 4 is the correct answer. 3 over 12 is the acceptable answer. And I want to just do this a different way. How did I get 1 over 4, in case you're wondering, if you didn't watch my other videos? You would take the same number that goes into both of those evenly to reduce it, and 3 goes into both of those evenly. So I divided that by 3 and that by 3, and I got that. But sometimes people forget to simplify or reduce at the end of a math problem. So I'm going to show you how you can simplify part of this fraction first so that you can save the time later. It's really potato. Let's just take away that. Okay. Now 4 over 6. I want to find an equivalent fraction for 4 over 6. I want to simplify it. I want to get smaller. What number goes into both? Smaller. I want to find a number that goes into both of those evenly, and the same number that goes into them is 2. So if I divided that by 2 and that by 2, my new fraction is going to be 2 over 3. Okay? I happen to still get 12 as my common denominator. 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 4 times 2 is 8. As I told you in the last video, yeah, I could put the bar out. I could go through this, but it's already out of 12. I'm just wasting time that I could be checking answers on my test if this were a test. So 11 over 12 minus 8 over 12 is 3 over 12. And then I would still need to divide, so it really didn't save me much time. 1 over 4. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll do one more problem. Now I'm moving on. Now, I'm going to simplify both of these first because it's a lot easier. I could multiply 20 times 10 and they both go into 200, and I could sit here at the end of the time and just mess around. But I'm going to see what number goes into both of these numbers evenly. So the highest number that goes into both of these evenly, 2 does, but it's not the highest. It's going to be 4. So if I divide that by 4 and that by 4, I get 4 over 5. I'm still subtracting. Now, what number goes into both of these evenly? They're both even. The hint's 2. If I divide that by 2 and that by 2, I get 2 over 5. Now, I'm not using that anymore. I found my equivalent fractions, which is the same thing. It's a little substitution. Now they're already out of 5. So I just have to subtract, and I get 2 out of 5 because 4 over 5 minus 2 over 5 is 2 over 5. When you can, it's a lot easier to reduce or simplify the fractions first so you don't have this large number like a common denominator of 200 and then you're not thinking what goes into both of those evenly and all that.